Hey guys, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. I am back with you to do another, I'm catching up, Roxy's weekly challenge. I think this was her week 15. I had been talking about not having something to do the jelly printing on. I found an old, this is a glass cutting board. So we're going to give it a shot. I got my little things that I made, and we are going to try and do this, with, got my brayer, and we're going to give it a shot. I've never done this before, so let's just kind of jump right in. I think the first thing we're supposed to do is put paint down. I have some metallics and some regular. For some reason, I have a whole bunch of, I must have been wanting to do some like copper patina something projects, because I've got, this is whoa, okay, hold on. Paper towel. Maybe that paint's no good. I don't know. Try that again. Oh, it sounds solid. Yeah, guys, that's like a solid chunk of paint in there. Okay, that one's no good. We're gonna throw that one away. Well, that limits me in scope. I wonder if this will work with, oops. I wonder if this will work with my chalk paints. The problem, of course, is getting them out onto the, well, sorry, I'm over here trying to get the container open. And again, these have been sitting for so long. All my paints have been sitting for so long that they've kind of all settled. So I have the green, it's just in chalk paint. So we're going to have to see if I can, wow, I'm making a mess of this already and I haven't even gotten started. So maybe I can use, I don't know. Let's set this up here for now. And then I thought I would put a little bit of this in here to kind of lighten it up. Maybe I should shake it at the rate we're going. Make sure it still works. These paints are old, guys. Oh, that's lumpy. Okay, I'm not going to put any more of that down. Okay, so, and then we just roll through it, right? Like I said, guys, never done this ever. I don't know if she was complaining that she might not have had enough, or she might have done too much. I don't know if I have enough. Okay, so put this on here. And the idea is that it takes paint off, right? I don't know if it's working. Like I said, I don't know if I have enough paint. I mean, I can see spots where the leaves are missing. Let's see what happens. Of course, the paint's on my fingers. Can you see it? I can see them, but they're really, I don't think I had enough paint on there. Okay, we're going to do it again. This time more paint. Apparently I didn't put enough down. So let's get a whole bunch on there then. Maybe I'll let some just fall. Now you watch, I'm going to go overboard in the other direction, right? I have a different bottle of, this I know is still liquid, so we'll use it to lighten stuff. So I found some new foam, nice thick foam that I'm going to use to make some more. Oh yeah, this is a ton of paint. Look at that. My brayer's not even rolling, it's sliding. Which kind of makes this all blend together, sort of. Again, I don't know if this is going to work. It doesn't help that my, when I made my little, let's try something different. When I made my little things, they're very shallow. I think my problem is my paints are blending too much. Oh, wait. That shows up better. Maybe the leaves are too amorphous. I'm going to use the same piece of paper, guys, but I'm going to do it on the other, like the other half, sort of. I don't know how successful I am at this. Well, I got some checkerboard. I'm liking the marbling. I'm going to add some more. I'm going to throw that away before I start squeezing lumpy paint into my thing again. I'm going to add some more of this. And some more of this because I have mostly green. I need a better brayer. That's not working. I'm like, I feel like I'm mucking this up, guys. I don't think I'm doing this right. Okay. I don't know. I really wanted the leaves to work. I'm not getting any of the pattern, but it's causing the colors to come up better. So maybe I'll just use this to get my... I mean, it's causing a texture, which I really like, actually. And I'm kind of hoping it turns out. I need to stamp with those before they dry. You see all this, you can see the swirly lines I did with the Q-tips more so than you can the hexagons from my stamp. I don't know, guys. This is something I have literally never done this. You are watching for the first time me put paint down and try to stamp the stuff off and then get an impression. So, I mean, cheers to those who make it work. Because I don't seem to be able to. This is still wet. I'm going to get this wet again. And I'm going to put this down on here. And I'm going to try stamping with this. That works really good. I like that. Yeah, I like the way that looks. So even if I can't get the plate part to work, I can spread paint all over the plate and do stamping. And it's not that I'm not liking the way they're turning. I mean, I like the way that's turning out. It's just I don't see any of my shapes. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I did it wrong or... I'm going to put this one down right here. I guess like that. Even though it's got paint on the back. But this is a plastic mat, so we'll see. Like I said, I don't know. I wonder if I could get this one to work. Let's try again. I don't know what to smear it with. What if I smear it with this instead of the brayer? And everything's turning out green, so I'm not going to add any more green. Okay. See what we get from this one. I'm going to try these. Oh no, this might work a little better. I don't know. I'm cleaning off my brayer. It's rolling on the paper. Of course, I have no place to sit this because I've covered both sides with paint. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, that one worked. Kinda. I mean, you can see the stars though. And that's the idea, right? I need a place to be able to like pin it. Like with a clothespin. Just pin it up somewhere. Okay, hang on just a sec. Okay, we're back. I cleaned up some. Let's try again. I'm going to shake these colors and mix up. I'm going to keep this for keeping things light. And we're going to... Oh man, these chalk paints are tight. Okay. I got blue. And I've got it's called Castle. It's kind of a gray stone color. I guess that's where the name comes from. Man, I'll tell you what. Paint stuff's messy. Okay, as you can see, I cleaned off my board. So, excuse me. We're going to give this a shot. I think I only have a couple more pages. I have 3 more pages that I can print some stuff on. So let's see if we can come up with kind of a green-blue color. Something. There's some blue. There's some blue. That's a lot of blue. I'll put some green in here. Maybe not as much green. Keep it more on the blue side. A little bit of gray. And then, whoa, it's got a clog in it. It's causing it to squirt everywhere. I'm obviously going to have to go watch some videos on Gelli printing. And obviously I don't have an official Gelli printing mat or anything. I'm just kind of winging it with what I do have. Oh, that's a lot of paint. Look at that. I could like... Okay, so let's... Sorry about that. I don't know. It's just coming out. I guess I had too much of one color. Like I said, I'm not good with this swirling mixing thing. All right, let's leave it. That looks really thick right there. I'm kind of trying to push most of the paint to the sides, and then I can like pull it back in afterwards. All right, I'm going to try the honeycombs again. See, the thing about it is I like the texture that it's creating. It might not be making like the hexagon shapes, but it's creating a cool texture in the paint. I'm gonna have to go high on that. I have a really big puddle down here, so I'm gonna have to go high when I lay the paper down. So let me texture up here. I'm not even going for the shape anymore on this one. I'm going for the texture. And it's also pulling some of the colors up to the surface that weren't there before. Now I'm going to do these stars on top because these stars worked really good. One here. Oh, I don't know if they're going to work this time. I kind of see it, but... All right, let's see what happens. I'm going to go up above this puddle at the bottom. Oh, it did make the stars, guys. Look. Can you see them? The spaces? Yeah, you can see them. That's one of my favorites. That looks like an ocean. I wonder if I could get it to come out again if I did it twice on the same one. What do you think? Oh, wait. You know what? Let's pull some of this back up in here. I'm afraid to add, but it feels really thin, so I think it's safe. I just want to add a little more green. It's totally blue. So I want to add a little more green. Maybe a little bit up here and a little bit down here. A small smidgen of gray. Just a little bit. It's not really a little bit. They're coming out in puddles, but... And I'm just going to add a couple of... All right, let's see what that does for us. Again, I'm going to have a puddle. Well, I took some of the puddle off with the brush. Okay. So I'm going to texture it again because I like the way that comes out. Can I get the leaves in it? Probably not. I think this foam is too thin, if I'm honest. I think it's just too thin to leave a mark. It's really good to stamp, but I think it's too thin to leave a mark. Like, let me see. I can get a piece of... See, it stamps really cool. I know this wasn't exactly the idea behind what we did, but I mean, this is probably going to be my last glass plate, so I might as well have some fun with it. I do really like the way they stamp. I am really pleased with how they come out on paper from the paint. I just think they're too, I don't know, there's just something about this foam I use that doesn't lend itself to imprinting in the paint to show up on the page. But that's kind of cool. Okay, now I'm going to take the stars and do the stars again. Because this is the kind of foam that seems to work really well for this. I found some big foam. It's like window seal foam for an air conditioner. That kind of big foam. That I am planning on this monkey. The eyes on this monkey, they're spooky to me. So we are covering up this monkey. I don't mind monkeys as a rule, but he gives me the creeps. He's a creepy monkey. Okay. Now you watch, his eyes will be in one of the stars. Nope, covered him up. Cool. Okay, so yeah. So that's that one. I will say mine aren't, mine aren't hugely different from one another. Now that there's not a lot of paint left on here, let's see if I can get it to work. One last one, guys, and then we'll look at the ones we've made. I mean, I wasn't real successful with getting any kind of print. Like I said, I'm going to have to go watch a video on Gelli Printing to see what it is I'm doing wrong. And I also need to get my hands on a better brayer. I mean, that's just a cheap plastic brayer. Probably got it at the Dollar Tree. And it kept catching and sliding instead of rolling. So, yeah. I don't know if that would have made a difference if I could roll the paints out better. Okay, let's see what we got. I can kind of see the checkered pattern. I don't know if you can see it in there. I can kind of see it. I'm running out of space to lay stuff again. All right. Well, this is going to be my last one. So while I was paused and cleaning up my plate to get new paint, to do new paint, we didn't stamp this one. See, that way I did that really helps because you can tuck it up into its, and it went right down the page. And then I can do the same thing up here if I want. Okay, anyway, so having done all of that and not had huge amounts of success with it, I'm going to go investigate more. Like I said, I found some thicker foam also that I may go and try to make more that look like this, that are the thicker foam that seem to work better on here. This craft foam isn't working very well. So, yeah, the foam I found was some strips of the foam that you use to seal a window around an air conditioner, like a window air conditioner. And they're really thick. And it does have an adhesive on the back because you're supposed to stick it like to the window frame or whatever to seal. So there is adhesive on it. So I'm going to make some, I'm thinking about making some chunky number. And there's like big strips of it. They're probably like 3-foot strips, like a yard long. And I'm thinking about making some like chunky number and letters stamps out of them. So I want to see how that turns out. And then maybe I'll try this again. And who knows, maybe I'll, if I can get it to work right, maybe I'll come on and do a part 2 or a follow-up or a look, I fixed it. But in the meantime, this was my attempt at Roxy's Weekly Challenge number 15. So I'll show you. I kind of put the blow dryer to these while I was off camera. So, I mean, they're not completely dry, but they're dry enough to look at. And you can kind of see the checkerboard in part of it. That's not one of the ones I stamped on the back of. And then there's this one where I smeared it and it just kind of, it didn't really do anything. Oh, that's the one where I rolled the brayer across it. So the other side is what was against that's the one where we made the stars for the first time. And it worked. So I got that one. And then this was one of the texture ones where I was just stamping with the hexagons and it made the really cool texture in the paint. So we kept it and then I turned it over and we stamped the paint off of the stamps. This again was the texture. This was after. It has a little bit of metallic sheen to it because the copper paint was metallic. So anywhere there's copper, there's a little bit of a shine. I don't know if you can see that reflecting the light at all, but there's a little bit of a shine to it. That one might be better. It's got some bigger copper spots. Sorry about the stomping. I don't know what's going on upstairs. So, yes, and now I've got these book pages that I stamped. I actually like the way the stamped pages turned out better than I like the way the Gelli print pages turned out. Although I really do like these blue ones. So we did get these ones done. Ugh, I got paint on my mat. Exactly what I didn't want to do. I knew I was gonna, but we got those. And I like those. So, I think somebody made the comment one time that this stuff makes good collage fodder. So who knows? It may end up as pages in a book. It may end up as collage fodder. It may, who knows? I will definitely use it. I'm not going to throw it out. It just, I think, was not Gelli print successful. But anyway, I had fun doing it, regardless of whether or not it was a successful attempt. So I'm going to make more stamps, more foam thingies, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.